Unbelievable. He takes out a 170 to break Van Barneveld, and he's just taken out a 164. How much better can this final get?
Lost for words. Lost for words, for superlatives to describe how brilliant this is. They're both averaging nearly 104. That's how good it is. As I said, we're playing outside, there's a breeze blowing, but the players are just not bothered, and neither are we, as Barney bangs in his second 180. What a match. What a match.
100.
Well, as you said, both players edging their averages up. Barney on just on 105, Van Gerwen just on 104. There we have it. Unbelievable game of darts here for the first Dubai Duty-Free Masters. We're in the tennis centre here, and as we keep emphasising, Stuart, we're outside, but the players, they're just getting on with it. It's a very still night here. Temperature's still beautiful to be out there. The crowd are really enjoying a feast of darts.
98.
Well, 170, 164 and 114 from Van Gerwen. 120, 124, 121 and 96 from Barney. They have been the finishes.
Well, one of the few times that Barneveld has not hit a treble to put pressure on, but he wants the 120, so Van Gerwen's thinking, I'm not going to give him a shot.
Tops he needs. 70 was the ask for Van Gerwen.
You require 120.
So Van Gerwen will be back needing tops.
You've got to fancy him, the way he's been playing, to have a dart at the double top. Well, as we say that, one of the few stray darts that Barneveld's had out of that 20 segment.
42.
Well, this is to put daylight again between him and his illustrious opponent. Yes, and Van Gerwen makes no mistake. Well, Van Gerwen is, well, 104 both average.
A bad start to this 15th leg from Van Barneveld. Is Van Gerwen going to punish him? The answer is yes, in the biggest way possible. And all of a sudden, Barney already, we're only 3 darts into this leg, but he's on the verge of another break, a throw going.
Well, you know, Barneveld led the only time in the match in the first leg when he took out 120. Epic final.
16.
He got back to 6-all. And then saw Van Gerwen take out 164. There was a little wry smile, I swear, on the face of Raymond Van Barneveld. He won't have been smiling inside.
57.
He has played beautifully. He has done, well, he hasn't done anything wrong. He really hasn't. He's been hit. The breaks of throw, the breaks of the Barneveld throw from Van Gerwen have been a 170 and a 164.
Incredible darts. We talk about, you know, when players are playing each other at the top of their game, they need 12 dart legs or something exceptional, and this man Van Gerwen's the one that's pulled it off. He's set this up perfect and put loads of pressure on the 170. Well, can we see it again? And that's unlucky. That was just squeezed into the 5. So a chance for another break, a throw, and a 9-6 lead for Van Gerwen, double top.
Well, it could be a big moment in this final. No doubt about it. He's won 3 consecutive legs, Michael Van Gerwen. Both players continue to average 104 and 103. But is Michael Van Gerwen edging towards the champion of the Dubai Darts Masters? He leaves Barney in a brilliant final, 9-6. Come back for the finale of what's been a fabulous 2 days in the desert sun. Well, an incredible finale to what's been an amazing 2 days here in Dubai. Michael van Gerwen is 2 legs away from being crowned the first ever winner of the Dubai Duty Free Darts Masters. He is winning a quite brilliant final against Raymond van Barneveld by 9 legs to 6. Barney levelled it at 6 apiece with a fabulous 121 finish to break. There's no stopping this man who hits his 4th 180. Has he finally broken Barneveld? 104 average, Barney averaging 101.
57.
But Barney's done very little wrong. Very little wrong. This man is just, well, he's just fabulous.
Unbelievable for a talent. The young man, what a future he's got in the world of darts. Not only in Britain, but as we have done here in Dubai, brought professional darts, and we will do to the rest of the world. And certainly this man will be at the forefront of all of it now.
But he's averaging over, well, this is, what, the 16th leg of the final. He's averaging 105, playing outdoors in a breeze. Just put that into perspective. 105 average, playing outside in a breeze. He needs tops for an 11 darter. And there we go, he's won 4 consecutive legs now, Michael van Gerwen. Surely no stopping him from now. He's 1 leg away from the title. He's 1 leg away from what would be a 11th tournament win of 2013. An 11th tournament win, and we're still only in May. He's won the Premier League. He's won 9 other tournaments on the floor. And how about this? In the space of 8 days, Michael van Gerwen is a leg away from winning the Premier League at the O2 in London, the European Darts Open in Dusseldorf,
43.
and the Masters title in Dubai. What a week! What a week!
And
What
I've never heard him complain about being tired. He just loves the game. Knuckle. And 6-4, you know, the checkouts, and they were really, if you look at the whole of the game, there's nothing to between the two players apart from those 2 checkouts, really.
Well, van Gerwen is a phenomenon. But Barney won't give up as he looks at double 16, double 8 to stay in the final.
58.
Well, can van Gerwen win it in style? He won the World Grand Prix with a brilliant 145. He won the Premier League with a fabulous 132 on the ball. He's given himself a chance in case Barney misses.
Well, that's one missed. I thought he might have to move to the right. Well, the second dart goes straight in. Barneveld puts his 7th leg on the board. But now Marty Mike steps up. He knows this would be to lift the trophy. What a great start. Really has piled the pressure on the whole of the match on Barney. Of course, when you stand behind your opponent and you see him taking out 170 to break your throw, 164 to break your throw, you have to be really strong-willed to carry on from there.
Quite simply, a darting green tungsten machine. And he's proved it time and time again over the last 7 or 8 months. But to win 3 massive tournaments in London, Dusseldorf and Dubai in 8 days takes some doing. But he's a leg away from doing just that.
Well, let's not write Barney off quite yet, because a 140 here will put him right back in this leg. It will be a breaker throw. He needs a couple of breaks before he can be classed the champion, but that really does help. So 6 darts perhaps Barney might get from 193, unless Van Barneveld puts in all 3. Oh, and he got a little bit too fast on that, Stu, a little bit too excited.
An adrenaline rush.
Yeah.
121
16.
for Michael van Gerwen
Michael, you require 121.
to win the first ever title in Dubai. Treble 17 for the bull. Will he return?
Well, Barney has been the king of the checkouts, and this is probably the most important one of them all, and he's not going to do it. So now Van Gerwen, double 12 to be the Dubai duty-free champion.
Michael, you require 24.
So here we go. Mighty Mike. Magnificent! Mighty Michael van Gerwen has got the job done in sensational style here in Dubai. There is no stopping Michael van Gerwen. In the space of 8 days, he's won the Premier League in London, the European Dance Open in Dusseldorf, and now the Dubai Duty-Free Masters in front of 3,000 people. A massive success story here in Dubai, but Van Gerwen is our winner. He averaged 103 in the final, and he's beaten his great friend and fellow countryman Raymond van Barneveld. Van Gerwen wins in Dubai by 11 legs to 7. 103 average. Playing outdoors, unbelievable. Barney only dipped below 100 in the last leg or two. Finishing outstanding from both players. And Barneveld can hold his head up high. He got hit by an incredible performance from Michael van Gerwen, who broke the Barneveld throw with a 170 and a 164. But Michael van Gerwen is our champion in Dubai.
Well, there's not much you can do, not much Barney could do there when Mighty Mike is in that kind of form. They save it for the final. Sensational end to the first tournament in Dubai.
Graham, that was an incredible final. It really was. I mean, it had everything. Checkouts from both players. But we talked about something exceptional to break your opponent's throw. He did it with the first one with 170. He did it again with a 164 when Barney's on a shot. And you really have to be a strong character to come back from that. And of course, when he took them out, it just puts him on such a high that he just went on and won the game.
Oh, this young man, I mean, we've talked about him in glowing terms already. This is arguably one of the biggest wins of his incredible season already. World Championships must be coming his way. What's the future for him?
Well, the future's in his hands, and he'll win everything he wants to win. As long as he stays on the straight and narrow and still loves the game and has got passion for the game as he's got, then he's going to win. He is the man to beat. Everybody now is coming into the tournament. He will be the favourite. And he's just got that air on the stage. The crowd love him. TV love him. You know, he really is a brilliant player. He's got everything in the locker that you need to be a world champion. The scoring power, the set it up, the checkouts. You know, it is everything. So, yeah, multiple world champion in the making.
Multiple world champion in the making, but he is definitely the Dubai Duty-Free Darts Master for 2013. He came here to get that trophy, so let's let him have it and go down to John McDonald.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, it truly has been an amazing tournament and a magnificent final. And now it's time for our presentation. Would you please welcome the chairman of the Professional Darts Corporation, Mr. Barry Hearn. And ladies and gentlemen, from our title sponsors, Dubai Duty Free, would you please welcome the Executive Vice Chairman, Cole McLaughlin. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the runner-up receiving the trophy and $40,000. That goes to Raymond van Barneveld. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the moment we've all been waiting for, the winner receiving the magnificent trophy, $50,000, but most important of all, the title of the Dubai Duty Free Darts Masters Champion, Ladies and gentlemen, for the very first time, it's mighty Michael Van Gerwen!
Congratulations, first of all, from everybody here in Dubai. It must be absolutely very special to have your name, the first name on this trophy.
Yeah, of course, that's very special. Even this, yeah, it's the first time I think I played a very good tournament, and yeah, under these conditions, it's very hard, and I'm so happy for myself and for everyone who's here in the crowd, that everyone made this, that the PDC and the Crack made this happen, and also the sponsors, Duty Free, and yeah, it's amazing.
Three major titles in a week. I tell you what, it takes some amazing doing that.
Yeah, it costs a lot of energy, but I hope I can win 5 in a week.
I'm sure you will do, I'm sure you will. And what's the ambition? Is it down the road to be the world champion?
Yeah, that's the main target, but first I'm gonna enjoy this win, and it's a very special one for me as well.
Michael, we'll just have a word in a minute. Let's just bring in Barney. Can I bring Raymond van Barneveld, ladies and gentlemen? Dear me, it took some performance to beat you tonight. I mean, you just can't moan with the way you've played in this tournament. You've been superb.
Yeah, it is absolutely fantastic to be here. I'd like to thank the sponsors, Dubai Duty Free, to be in, all the sponsors, the PDC. Thank you, a big thank you. It was really a privilege to be here. Big thank you to all the organization. It's fantastic. To see this young man playing, you know, what can you do? 100 is not enough against him. 170 finish, 164. I was enjoying this game from the back, and this gentleman, he's your new world champion, ladies and gentlemen.
That's for the future. What about your future? Are you going to be back next year? You're going to come back and see us?
If you want us back, we're here, of course.
Ladies and gentlemen, Raymond van Barneveld. Michael, one last word. You're going to enjoy it. You're going all over the world. You're coming up. You're going to Vienna. You're going back to England. Are you going to come back and see us next year?
Yeah, I hope so. This is a great venue. This is a great country. Great sponsors. Great tournament. What can I say else?
We look forward to seeing him next year. Your champion for 2013, MVG, Mr. Michael Van Gerwen.
Well, he's going to be back next year. Barry Hearn confirmed we're going to be here for many years to come. Rod Harrington, we've just seen the last 48 hours, darts has gone global.
It's been unbelievable. I mean, when we put this together and the boss said we're going to Dubai, you know, we kind of half expected it to be, you know, good, but we never expected this. I mean, the crowds have been magnificent, and they've been dart enthusiastic crowds, you know, which is always great. You can see in the costumes like we all do back home, you know, when the music goes, they're all up. That's all part of the show now. We're not just a game of darts down a pub. We're taking this game worldwide.